It is about to kick off, really.
Yeah, that's that left-hander I was talking about. They now have just in about 300 or 400 metres time, they sweep around this left-hander, and then they've got a hairpin right-hander as well on this road, main road, so it's no great problem. Let's keep an eye on the orange jersey in particular of Matthew Brennan. Looking for that points leader. This is, I think, Jørgen Nordhagen, the Norwegian climber on the front of Ismail Isavai, the young man doing his last long turn. He has Ben Swift in behind him. What are Ineos Grenadiers up to today? Last of the riders I can see for them there is Geraint Thomas, but it's got to be about Sam Watson. Surely Samuel Watson for a finish like this. Versatile sprinter Sam Watson could well be suited to this kind of finale. Jørgen Nordhagen going as deep as he can here on the front of Ismail Isavai. He looks good. This is Pascal Encorn now picking up, and here comes Remco Evenepoel. So maybe they are thinking about launching the rocket today. Pascal Encorn now picks it up on the front. We've got Remco Evenepoel up alongside Geraint Thomas. This could be a very different kind of finish to the one I was thinking we might get.
And there's Jay Vine just sitting in right there behind Remco Evenepoel.
Yes, and Alexander Vlasov. So a lot of the general classification big dogs are moving up. Vlasov moving up the outside as well. Movistar with two riders. Jorge Arcas is there.
Javier Romo.
Yeah. And Geraint Thomas jumping around and following wheels too. So I'm not sure what Geraint Thomas is up to today, but he looks sprightly. Ivan Romeo, who of course was in the hot seat in the prologue time trial for so long, he moves up. Geraint Thomas following him. There's Javier Romo sitting on the back wheel of Remco Evenepoel. I think that might be a very good position for him to be in, Javier Romo too. Very, very good pick for this stage.
And Matthew Brennan has disappeared from... No, he's
yes,
not, but he's not where he was.
Let's see, where is he? Where is he in that orange jersey? We'll
I thought
keep
I
looking.
saw him a second ago, maybe 8th or 9th wheel, but maybe I was seeing something wrong.
Ivan Romeo working
no, he's quite
for
a long way
Javier
down there.
Romo.
He is.
Yeah. We just hanging on. He's on the back wheel of William Junior Lasser. He is hanging in there though, Matty Brennan, at the moment. If he can just hang over the steepest bit, he's going to be there with an opportunity. This is Javier Romo. Just thinking about it, I think he's looking to see who he's got with him. Romo winding it on. Louis Barret is there as well for Intermarché Wanty. That's a bit of a comeback from him. He's not looked great this week. Now we see Javier Romo is a bit stuck on the front at the moment. Remco Evenepoel looks like he's ready to go. Alongside him, Oscar Onley as well, the Scotsman for Picnic Post NL. Jay Vine now picking up for UET members. And say that, Jay Vine is attacking. This is an attack at this point. Jay Vine going off the front. Who's going to respond at the moment? No one. That's a kilometre to go, and that looked like a pretty deliberate move there by Jay Vine.
Jay Vine is a dangerous man to let off the front at this point in the race, because he's got what it takes to make this stick.
Yeah. Jay Vine no longer looking back now, fully committed to this. Let's zoom out a little bit and have a look. It's the colours of Astana, XDS Astana on the front to try and bring him back. It looked a bit like yesterday, really. It looked like Remco Evenepoel was ready to do something, and it's not happened yet. It's now Decathlon Agi des La Mondiale. They must be thinking about Aurélien Paré-Peintre, who had a brilliant sprint for second behind Matty Brennan the other day. Where is Brennan, and who, if anyone, can close the gap to Jay Vine, who's out front right now? He's got to only have about 300 metres to go. It's starting to level, but we're not into the barriers yet. There you go,
250 metres
to go.
He's got a great chance. He's got a great chance here. He needs to keep absolutely 100% committed. It would be brilliant to see Jay Vine take this kind of a result after the kind of the crash he's got over from last year from the Tour of the Basque.
Yeah, absolutely. He has already won this year at the Coppi Bartoli, and the form is very, very good for Jay Vine, but this would be a big one in the World Tour, at the Tour de Romandie. Now, I don't think they'll be looking too much looking back now from Jay Vine. He can't. He's back in amongst the barriers. We're going to zoom out in a minute, because I think he's got about 100 metres to go. Jay Vine is looking like he's going to do this. The Australian, who's set to start the Giro d'Italia next week, is looking in his sparkling good form. Jay Vine is going to win, and I think he's starting to realise it. The sprint is starting behind, but it's too late. A perfectly timed late attack from Jay Vine. He can coast to the line, and a great win. Jay Vine takes it. Just behind him, the sprint comes in, just a matter of seconds behind it. But there was Brian Smith and I talking about the Vladislav Ekimovs of old and the late attacks being a thing that of the past.
You can sort of... You just feel it, and it's sometimes you don't go because you think I'm going to wait, but he just sort of backed himself and thought that was his chance and took it.
It was Lenny Martinez behind as well, taking second place there. Australia's Jay Vine riding for UAE Team Emirates in a star-studded team as well, with João Almeida just behind him in the sprint. I think Almeida might have taken third as well, so a good day for UAE Team Emirates, despite the fact that we were starting to pick Remco